Your thesis is your claim. Your body paragraphs, they're the evidence that proves it. In legal writing, body paragraphs are where you build your case, brick by brick, until your argument stands strong and unshakable. Let's start with the basics. The role of body paragraphs is to support your thesis. Each paragraph should present a specific point or piece of evidence that reinforces your main argument. Think of it like building a house. Your thesis is the foundation, and each body paragraph is a sturdy wall holding up the entire structure. But here's where many students mess up. Some common issues in organizing body paragraphs include losing focus, failing to connect evidence back to the main argument, or presenting information without a clear purpose. It's easy to get lost in the details and forget the bigger picture. That's where you can incorporate the structures we addressed in earlier episodes like IRAC, CREAC, problem solution, or any others. For example, in Smith versus Jones, the court ruled that employers must provide reasonable accommodations for employees with disabilities. This case established that failure to do so constitutes discrimination under the Americans with Disabilities Act. Applying this rule to our client's situation, where they were denied a modified work schedule despite their medical condition, it's clear that their employer violated the ADA. This violation strengthens our argument for compensation and policy changes within the company. See how this paragraph follows the IRAC structure? It presents the issue, the reasonable accommodations. It states the rule from Smith versus Jones, analyzes how it applies to the current case, and finally, it concludes with the implications for the overall argument. Now, crafting individual paragraphs is one thing, but connecting them seamlessly is another challenge altogether. To create a cohesive argument, use transitional phrases that guide the reader from one point to the next. Each paragraph should build upon the previous one, contributing to your overall thesis. Here are some strategies for crafting logical, cohesive body paragraphs. You first want to start with a clear topic sentence that directly relates to your thesis. Then you can use the pie method, which is just point, illustration, and explanation. Then you want to maintain clarity and conciseness. Avoid complex sentences and jargon. Next, explicitly tie each piece of evidence back to your main argument. Use transitional phrases to connect paragraphs and ideas. Remember, in legal writing, every word counts. Your body paragraphs are where you prove your case, so make them count. With practice, you'll learn to craft paragraphs that are not just informative, but persuasive and impactful.